Well, down to the Western Cape now, where taxi operations are expected to resume on closed routes from this morning. It comes as rival associations Cata and Codeta have reached an agreement, we understand. Now, just this month, over 20 people have been killed in taxi-related violence. The associations have apologized to commuters for disrupting services last week. Earlier, we spoke to Ronald Masinda, just getting a sense of what it looked like in the dark of Cape Town as the sun begins to rise. Hello to you, Ronald. Let's come back to you now. Commuters, I believe you're going to speak to. Are they happy with the apology? Do they care that there is no longer fighting? They just want to get to work, don't they?
Yes, indeed, and a lot of relief from commuters here in eNCA. They've been saying that they are concerned with what's been happening with the taxi industry here. And what we also saw last week were that bus services were not even allowed near the eNCA terminus. The buses were loading near the police station, fearing that they might be attacked by taxi operators. We've seen ugly scenes where bus drivers were also targeted during the taxi violence. But just for more on the ground, I am going to be speaking to a commuter. Sisi, thank you so much for your time. First of all, what's your name? And just in terms of what is happening at this stage, are you happy as a commuter? Do you feel safe?
Okay, my name is Busi. To be honest, I do feel safe, but at the same time, we're still thinking when is this going to happen again? And we're happy that the taxis are back, but we're not that safe anymore. At least now we can travel very close because it wasn't safe the time we have to go far to fetch the buses. I could say we will see what is going to happen anyway. Otherwise, we're happy the taxis are back.
And in terms of you, as your work, were you always running late? Do you feel the pressure from the people that you work for?
Yeah, that's the worst thing that has ever happened. I've been always late. If I'm starting at 10 o'clock, I'll be at work around 12 o'clock because everybody is taking the same transport, the buses, everyone is there. So it was very hard for us to travel for work.
Just to give maybe our viewers a sense of what was taking place here, because this felt like a no-go area, not only for bus services, but also for commuters.
Yeah, that's true. But I could say everybody's safe now. And even private cars, they can even go now. Nobody's going to harm anybody. And we still have to wait for the taxi drivers as well to announce everything.
All right. Thank you very much indeed for your time. So situation is rather a lot safer now, Gareth, because last week we also saw quite a heavy police and law enforcement presence. We barely are seeing any police presence here. But what we also do know is that during our next crossing in Bellville, where the taxi services have been grounded for that route that we spoke about previously in Bellville, between Bellville and Paarl, we have seen quite a lot of army and police presence. So we will be heading there tomorrow, for the next crossing, just to monitor the situation.
All right, Ronald Masinda, for the moment, thank you very much. As expected, commuters relieved to be back at work. As far as taxi operations are concerned, they can get back to their jobs, but they're feeling, of course, as won't be the end. We're back to Ronald Masinda again later in the day.